We continue on with the matches between the members on the Grand Cross, seeing Hisugi shooting a barrage of water bullets towards Toji. Toji then begins to dodge and get into the up close perimeter, kicking the gun away to try to analyze if he's good in close combat. Little does Toji know that was his whole plan for him to get up close so he can hit him with a perfect blue damn, I can't, Leviathan at point blank range. As he shoot his Leviathan, it was powerful enough to make a huge crater at the side of the church. But due to the fact that he was firing off that shit twice, it puts massive strain on his left arm. Also, Maki being pissed off because she never knew that he had a crest exorcism. Yeah, eventually that shit did not have no effect as we see him just not only tank that, I think he either deflected, absorbed it, I don't really know, but one thing I know for a fact, it has zero effect. So we see Toji charge it up, looking like he was preparing something, only for him to just say that he passed because he just did something because Hitsugi just did something that is considered as a bold move, as going all out in a demon, meaning that not only you're not underestimating him, but you're also being as ruthless as possible. We basically pan to the second matchup when it comes to Ono, Tetsuyama, and this guy with the hammer. Yeah, they both passed and the other two didn't. So yeah, that's good on them really. Also, meanwhile they're talking, they were just shit talking on how Ono looks like a little girl, and obviously the whole anime trope that she's not, she's old as fuck, and she got really upset. It's kind of funny. I like it. And now we're on to the main event, the fight that we come to see: Kiyoshi versus Yana. As as Yana tests to see what Kiyoshi's made of, he used his crest exorcism, Soylent Green, to summon a bunch of vines to attack him. Right before he's able to attack him, Kiyoshi immediately pulls out Little Miss Sunshine Athena as he creates Sun Shield to block the incoming attacks. While those incoming attacks are blocked, he immediately pulls out Moonrise Kingdom and shoot Artemis. This is where Yana used Soylent Green to create Soylent Green shock to create a Venus flytrap to not only hold and contain, but to basically disperse it. While that's being dispersed, he highlight that Kyoshi having two crest exorcism is very impressive. Meanwhile, saying that Kyoshi got the upper hand by being behind him preparing for a sneak attack. But before Kyoshi can even do something, he uses Ranjak, which is a barrage of vine attacks to not only damage him but to push him back. We then have a brief conversation between Sasuke and Toji, where Toji is saying that Yana is giving it his all. As to Sasuke is asking him if he's really strong. He said yes because the rate of which the Grand Crosses die in the line of duty is very high. So someone like him who is able to survive up to 40 years is saying a lot for someone like Yana, and that your average exorcist doesn't stand a chance against him. We then hear Kyoshi speaking onto the fact that someone like Mr. Toga's power was clearly enough to rival a Grand Cross, and someone who is as strong as you are out to know how much effort he put into this training. So he asks him why did he fail them, and the simple answer is talent. Is either you're born with it or without it. For even someone like him, true to be fair, he grew strong. Even he has a limit, and that's just the end of it. And for that, Yana said that he was a failure the moment he was born, and he could never become a Grand Cross. This is where, obviously Kiyoshi is not feeling that right now, because you failed him for such a ridiculous reason. Ridiculous, it would be it would be more rational, Yana says. As he goes on to say that even though you have necessary talent, you still have the mentality of a child, and it's because of that, materials like that, you don't have the material to become a Grand Cross. So he even goes to say he failed too, and this is where Hitsugi and fucking Toji is shocked up to all hell. He then goes to say that for those who be saying that you're the ultimate exorcist, needs to have a fucking wake up call. As we see, he uses Soylent Green to create Mandrake, which is these huge fucking vines coming through the ground itself. Everybody watching this from the sidelines, even Toji was like, bro, this is going too far, even for someone like you in a place like this. But Yana just said, "The ultimate exorcist, don't make me laugh. You are nothing more than a fool standing over against an idiot." As we see him throw these barrages of these huge vines, Kiyoshi just dodges, and then we see him pull out Hades lightning, where we basically saw Kiyoshi throw a huge fucking ki blast at him, completely obliterating all the huge vines that Yana's created. He dodges it, but this is where Kiyoshi starts monologuing, where nobody's born strong. Talent alone isn't enough. You hold your convictions close to your heart, and step by step, you put the effort without giving up. That's how you get strong. So he basically says, shut up about that whole talent shit, because you of all people should not be the one that gets to decide who gets to decide on anyone's limits. As you see him ball his fist up, preparing for a Moonrise King, Moonrise Kingdom Hecaton chairs. I hope I'm saying that right. Probably not. But basically, a moon punch powerful enough to bypass his durability and knock him out unconscious. Right after that, he fell to the ground, and this is where Kiyoshi said, "If a Grand Cross is decided by talent, then I don't want no part of it." And that is the end of chapter 16 of Ultimate Exorcist Kiyoshi. How do y'all think? Let me know down in the comments, and stay